Oluwawan is here again. The lion in the jungle.
The forest.
The lion in the forest.
Good morning. What is happening?
Good morning, Oluwawan. Well, what is happening is that NSC said they will return to strike on the 14th of this month if the federal government refuses to do the agreements they have. So what do you have to say?
Okay, first of all, let me thank my viewer in Nigeria and in diaspora for all what they have been doing to us. Give them the power to do more and for God to give them protection. So let us come back to our own soil now. See, you said NLC, they said they are going to murder of us land. See, let me tell you one thing, the government is in the first star. See, let them go into with the LNC and tell them the reality on ground. See, don't be telling them story that will not come to pass. So they are angry. We are angry. We are even angry more than them. Nigeria is angry more than anybody. Nigeria is in the form of the hell now. We are suffering more than the suffering and smiling. So everyday story is some way to happen. We are not going to accept it. Okay, now we say we are going to frustrate. At the end of the day, they do meeting. We are not taking picture with the leader. At the end, they are saying they should go. That's in August. What are we now?
August 14th. Yes.
Another strike. See, let Tinubu, the senior Jagaba and his member team, let them come together in a round table and let us know what is going to move Nigeria forward. Not to be promising or promising can never solve our situation, can never solve our problem.
You know, one of the problems this government has is just a pile up of what has been happening. Nigeria has been living on borrowing. The government has been running the government and its activities on borrowing. So you don't expect this government to perform miracle because even the government need to borrow before it can fund most of these projects. So for NLC calling for 200,000 minimum wage is not realizable. So I don't know the kind of miracle they are expecting Tinubu administration to make. Because I know, as far as I'm concerned, with the current happenings and economic mishap, this government has run out of idea of what to do.
They fighting for their own pocket or they are fighting for the generality of Nigeria.
They said they are fighting for the interests of Nigerian workers.
Okay, why are they shouting for 200,000 naira? Is it possible?
Because of the, you know how much a dedica of rice is, 1,000 naira.
Now, according to what is on ground, everything has gone high.
Of course.
Let the government let things come down. They have the capacity to do it. Cotonou is not the country. Is not the country. Is it different from Nigeria? Why are things not high there? Why are things high here? When you don't have anything, you lock on your border. Why would things not go up? What are we saying? What is the realistic language that they are saying? They never go to the serious point. The point is that they have a secret agenda to punish the masses.
You mean they have the secret agenda to punish the masses? That's why they could not open the borders.
Why can't you let this enter here? You are suffering people and there is no farm, there is nowhere to go, and you say the things that will come, they will be locked up. Okay, when Jonathan was in the presidency, are we not to say Nigeria when the bag was 77,000? What is the difference between Jonathan time and now? Are we not the same people? Now you not change the situation. Now things now go up. People can never afford to have 3 square meals. You are not saying Nigeria is like this, it's like no, they fail woefully. They should go and learn from Jonathan. Let us be frank with ourselves. Forget that we were among those that said the Jonathan because of the propaganda against him. We not believe, we don't know that it was the 419 language. Now we're all seeing the reality on ground. The background going to 50,000, everything is high. But this was not like this. I think Jonathan is not a Nigerian citizen. It's a Nigerian citizen. Tinubu is a Nigerian citizen. Why is it a Nigerian citizen? Because the language that their agenda of the economic plan is different. Let them go back to the round table and make things easy for you and I. Because we are suffering and we are smiling and we don't want to take it anymore.
The Ecowas and Nigeria have sent some delegations to Niger to ask them to return or restore the executive president.
All those
Do you think that is possible? The Sultan of Sokoto is part of the delegation. The former military head of state, Abdulsalami Abubakar, is also part of that.
They are all bred of the same feather. You see, what plays a trade role in Niger? Niger is part of that system, Mountain of Sokoto and Katsina and Kano. They are just part of one soil. So that's why they have interest to make peace here. Part of Nigeria, you have peace, you have liberty, you have justice. We don't have all those things. Now you are letting people want to know that you have it. So it's not possible.
Okay, you mean the Sultan and the Abubakar, who is a peace ambassador, would have, of course, shown that he has the capacity to restore peace and tranquility in Nigeria and protect the lives of Nigerians instead of being more interested in what is happening in the Niger Republic.
What is not concern you and I, because their place is part of their flesh. They are fleshy on no citizen. So we don't bloody care who they say. What we bloody care is how you and I is going to be happy in this country. But the happiness is not there.
Are you expecting Nigerians to protest with the Labour Congress?
Nigeria have the capacity, have the power, have the support. Let us move with the Labour Congress and let them know the system of ground. Don't let Labour Congress is like they are being compromised. They are playing game with the citizen of Nigeria. They are playing game, they are playing a secret game with Jagaba and his government. That's why it's like they are not serious. Seriousness is not on their part. Tomorrow now the 14th again, they will not postpone it again. They will not be laborious. Before we know, they will not go to next year March according to Jagaba, say we should have this year. Till now, till next year March, they will not close. Many of them will not sick and die. It's bad. It's bad. Jagaba, we are begging you in the name of Jesus Christ. In the name of Allah, please turn this around for the better of Nigeria.
Nigeria awaits the outcome of the tribunal judges any moment from now, possibly by next week. Do you think the government of Tinubu will accept the outcome if it is against him?
Let me tell you one of the situations we have in Nigeria. A city government is very hard for you to not to talk about the lions. Those are the lions, they put themselves. They say it's their tongue and they grab it. Now they already sucked all of them with their virus. So it is impossible to split that virus out. They are now in the same camp. Think about Nigeria Army, Nigeria Police, Nigeria Navy, all is now in the pocket of the Jagaba administrative.
But judiciary is expected to be independent
It's supposed to be there.
of the executive.
Like according to the systematic situation you are now seeing, the highlight of the world, they are not going to leave. We all don't just pray for them to change their mind to make Nigeria it's the reality. Say tomorrow Jagaba out this one enter. I don't think that language is possible because the judiciary is already the boss with their pounds and dollars.
Wow. Are you sure with what you're saying, or the possible is a possible reality?
It's reality. You can't hear that language. Hey, fellow Nigeria, the judgment has not been set aside. Jagaba should return to his home, and so persons will take over.
Well, it has never happened in Nigeria, and possibly that does not mean it cannot happen.
But because of the virus, they have rejected them all around. They are all saying, sir, because of what you want to eat. They don't care about you and I.
Your final language
It's for them. It's for Nigeria government, especially the head, to make things right, because Nigeria is all right. Only God is just writing us. The situation on ground is zero. It's pure blood. It's not good.
is pure bloody.
Blood is bad. Every day you hear the same story. The story never changed one day. Every day is the same thing.
On this note, I may want to say a very big thank you for your time, Oluwawan. Good morning, comrade. It's a pleasure welcoming you here in today's political rumbles in Coup TV. TV. Yes, Nigeria have sent, or Ecowas have sent delegations to Niger Republic to restore democratic process, among which we are the former head of state under military regime, Abdul Salam Abubakar, and the Sultan of Sokoto, which formed the delegation. Do you think such meeting could yield something positive in that respect?
Good morning. I still remain at You see, I really appreciate my guy for inviting me to this very important discussion. You see, Nigeria, maybe before and after independence, when the Nigeria is good, moving and the economy was booming, we've played a role of giant of Africa in times of economy, security, and all those and others seen factors. But right now, Nigeria, as we are talking about, I can say this is part of the most poorest country, where the poverty is injected in almost 150 millions of Nigerians are suffering and in a poverty dilemma. But right now, insecurity are all over Nigeria, all over the region. Tell me 6 geographical zones that is not affected by security. Is it south? Is it southeast? Is it northeast? Is it northwest? Or
north central?
Or north central?
Which is the center of
the crisis.
Crisis, killings.
You see, killings are all over. The so-called the soldiers we have in Nigeria are ineffective, cannot control the internal crisis. And now you are now dabbling in, you are now discussing of going to external. Do you understand what they call external? You see, we are a comedian in Nigeria because we have a comedian president that doesn't know what he's doing. That was why he was thinking on that direction. If you don't keep your house in order and you want to go and keep another person's house.
Exactly. Non-state actors are destabilizing the internal security of the Nigerian state.
Exactly.
Let alone even the military have not been able to combat, to capture and arrest such.
There's nobody you book it or you have president to book since you are in a APC and in a government. And you are telling us you want to go and rescue Niger that is happening. The citizens are happy now.
Yes, they are even rejoicing, celebrating the military takeover.
The military is coming there to rescue their life. Because the so-called president they took over from has been personalizing the so-called resources to his personal use. And you see, people are rejoicing, and you, that is illegal in Al-Asoro, that the election that brought you in is illegal, is unconstitutional, it lacks electoral guidelines.
Well, I think we are yet to receive the final judgment from the.
But we have seen
the electoral petition judges.
Summary, and we have seen the surface. What else the judiciary want to use? If they want to use the technicality, they will meet us here. APC has failed this time around, no matter how active. Because this called Tinubu has no qualification. You said everything is born. Don't you have a CTC certified true copy of your certificate? Even the so-called US, you are a drug dealer. You have been found guilty. Even in the so-called the Chicago State University, you are claiming they say it's a female that holds that certificate. What else do you want to tell us? Is it your name that is in the question? Is it the election that is in question? Totally there. I want to see what judiciary defense want to give him the justice. If he fail to give the masses, because that fight is for masses.
That justice belongs to the masses.
Yeah.
And everybody is interested in that case.
Nigeria is into it. We are waiting, and positively, there is no doubt about it. We are waiting for the positive results from that judiciary decision.
From that, of course, from the so far, you said that you've been able to see possibly where it will, the outcome might possibly bend.
It's very sure. Even the election itself.
Who do you think possibly might come, or should the election be annulled, cancelled for a rerun? What are your projections?
He has several ways of nullifying it. When I say nullify, I mean he lacks the constitutional package. Like when we are talking of two-thirds of Nigeria is 24 because we have a 36 states. And he also stipulates and federal capital territory. You must have 25% in two-thirds of Nigeria. And the federal capital territory. And the person in question, having rigged the election, they give him 25%, that is two-thirds in 25 in the 36 states, but failed to meet up with the capital territory. He has a 19.5 or 19.4 the other. But the so-called INEC decided to go ahead and announce. Also, the INEC came on the air like 20 or 30 times to clear the air about the electoral guidelines. To be specifically, 20 sections about electoral guidelines, section 20 clearly stated that having casted your vote in the polling unit, election will be counted, and after the counting, the election must be transmitted into the IREF
via electronic
fail. That is when it failed to transmit the electoral result, the place is not harmful. The electoral guidelines stipulate it clearly, but I'm so surprised to see that the presidential election was not transmitted even a week or 2 weeks after. But the senatorial and the House of Rep was transmitted. And on that basis alone, it has stipulated that the election is time to be cancelled. Now, when we see about the qualification of the candidate, Tinubu has no education background to be stand for election. Even the Shetima, he has double contextual status. He contested for senatorial, and he also.
I think Supreme Court have decided in that particular
double
nomination.
They didn't decide on him alone. On that, they just said the person that called them is not a party member.
Okay, today.
That was how he doesn't have a right to challenge.
Okay.
They don't rule on that. Stable. Okay. They knew the law has captured you, but you are not an APC member. You understand? But now, this is an electoral, they are candidates, and they have that right to challenge that one. The law must clearly stated it for us because of the future reference. So, the election we are seeing today, APC must not participate because they are not qualified. Okay, both of them has an issue that is clearly against the constitution, against the electoral guidelines. So they are not qualified. That means if they have disqualified them, the Labour and PDP, they are going to stand for the rerun if the judiciary did their work perfectly.
You know, one of the reasons INEC cited that they couldn't transmit the presidential results is because of electronic glitches. Do you anticipate another glitches within the tribunal judges, possibly some glitches somehow in the delivering of justice or judgment?
Thank you, my man. Nigerians, they are full of interest. And that is what is killing Nigerians today. We are going to be playing hypocrite on our life. And anybody that playing such a act in a critical stage, it has an effect in the future. And that was what is affecting Nigeria today. If judiciary could not save Nigeria, a masses, from all these unreasonable and unacceptable acts, just by these INEC and the so-called Ecowas, and they go away with this, that means Nigeria is in war. We are in a calamity state. Nigeria is in doom. If the last hope of the common man has failed us, and I'm expecting, I'm still repeating it, I'm expecting the judiciary to do the needful. You do the needful. If INEC fail us, I mean Nigeria, that is the end of Nigeria.
You mean if the judicial failed to deliver sound justice?
Yes.
Irrespective of
because
who's all this God.
everybody is a learner in Nigeria, unless few ignorant. We know what the constitution says. If you want to give you want to deliver justice, I mean, you must follow.
It must be in tandem with the constitution.
Yes.
That there is no ambiguity.
I think 80% of the constitution, the ideology and everything will form a part of 20. And all this we are saying has been camped. All these candidates hands down. There's no way the APC want to excuse themselves from this stuff.
Really?
You see, when you cage something and you have already captured it, there is no way. I want to know whether the judiciary has their own technicality to come out of this.
You know, anything is possible in Nigeria. You know,
I know.
Nobody anticipated possibly Nigeria would be here today.
I think if judiciary love Nigerians, they should do the least. If they hate Nigeria, let them go their other way.
And you hope Nigeria can defend their.
If you defend,
express their grievances.
We're supposed to do that. But if majority are helpless, they cannot come out. Nigeria is in doom, and that's why Nigeria is going to the destiny of ending the name called Nigeria.
Wow! Do you think the Labour Force, NLC, have said that if the president refuse to keep their demands or the agreement between now and August 14th, they will go on strike, an indefinite strike? Can you justify the break that was established, the suspension of the strike, and you are telling us you go to strike again? What can you say about that?
You see, my man, I'm still a comrade. I'm part of the NLC because I'm a worker. I'm once a chairman of a branch, so I know much. That is my constituency also. Being a politician, I'm a unionist. You see, having said a vital points on this issue of labor issue with the federal government. You see, labor has to play a role of a welfare terrorism to a common man and to a Nigerian worker. But these days we are seeing them shaking under the APC government. I don't know what is their problem. But Ajero being the chairman of the NLC, I'm expecting some changes. And we are closely watching it. If he deviated from the people's interest, we workers are going to work against it. So he must wake up from his slumber. Nigeria are suffering. Nigerians are dying of hunger. We are not to earn a living is the difficulty now. So Nigerians are no longer interested in long story. Let's come into the round table and discuss the vital point and come out with a reasonable solution. So we are watching closely with the federal government and the NLC. If nothing good comes out of it, Nigeria is going to even work against the NLC and against the federal government of Nigeria.
Wow, thank you. On this note, I will wrap it up and today's political rumbles here in Web TV. Thank you, comrade, for your wonderful submission. It's been a wonderful time having you.
Thank you, my man. Nice having you. Happy weekend, and God bless us.
Yes, a happy weekend to all our sundry listening to us here in Web TV. Wishing you all the best of the week and, of course, a prosperous new week ahead. Stay safe and remember blessed wherever you might be watching us from. Don't forget, of course, to hit the subscription button, like, and share our videos as we continue to bring your way unbiased reportage of events.